Hello there, this is GoodGuyPalps, and we are playing Humankind's OpenDev Beta. It's on Google Stadia, so check that out. It's free to play for anybody. You just have to sign up, and doesn't cost anything. It's great, so let's just jump right into it. We're going to start as Nubia in the ancient era, playing the first little bit of what the game currently looks like in development. Remember, it's still in development, comes out next April, so this is all work in progress. I've played it a little bit. Looks awesome, and I wanted to share it with you guys, so we'll see how it goes. And again, this is Stadia, so the game's not actually running on my PC, it's running on a server and being streamed, so you might notice some lag, you might notice some blurriness or music cutting out, and that's not... Unfortunately, it's kind of unavoidable, right, with a streaming gaming service, so hopefully the quality is good enough. Alright, but here we are. This is Kerma, our Nubian capital. If we zoom out, we can see kind of to the edges of the map, or at least where they might be. I'm not quite sure how that works. And we're currently building a scout, but we already have 2 scouts here. I think we should split them up. And I'll just take this first one and send him to go grab this little discovery, which gives us 5 science. There's a little notification bar here telling us some things. And we're going to take this other scout, and there's a sanctuary here, and we can ransack these for quite a bit of gold. And so I think I'm going to move this scout this direction. First he has to go along the river, and then he'll be able to get off the river and come this way. So, and with that we can... I don't think we want to get another scout. There's an argument to get more scouts, but I'd rather start focusing on some other things. A maker's quarter could be good. Production is king. These are the Moreau pyramids, which is one of the Nubian special, it's not district, they're extensions. These burial grounds receive donations of luxurious objects befitting the status of their dead leaders, stimulating nearby commerce. So they exploit the gold in the surrounding tiles here. So, and any extension, including your city center, works the tiles around. Speaking of that, we can that'll show your tiles highlighted, or sorry, your districts or extensions. This will show all of your tile yields. So you can see this tile right here has 8 gold and 2 production. So we really want to exploit that gold. So I think if we built the Nubian pyramids here, there's also a lot of production over here. So maybe we could exploit the gold here and then get a extension maybe built right here, is what I'm thinking. So let's put the Nubian pyramids down right there, and we'll start working on those first. We have urgent affairs. It all started with Nubia, one of the crossroads of civilization. Nubia was a great trading power, possessing a potent military weapon, its archers. Now it's your turn to write the next chapter in that glorious history. How will you be remembered? So we get to grow our capital, and basically it's just saying we need to play the game for a while. And that's why we're here. And we get to choose what we want to research. I think getting calendar first would be good. Going towards carpentry to get archers would be decent, but we probably don't need to get archers right away. I think getting something like calendar so we can build these artisan quarters would be good. Because we have 2 tiles near our capital, I'll show you, where we can build that on these luxury resources on porcelain. And we have 2 porcelain in our capital cities region. So I think we want to research that, and then we might go towards domestication to get horses. And then probably towards carpentry, because getting the lumberyard is pretty good. We're going to go ahead and end turn. I was confused for a while. I thought hitting that X would mean cancel your current research, but it just closes this little menu, so scared me the first time. Okay, so we have these scouts where I think we're going to continue to kind of come out in a loop here and scout around.
Follow me.
Kind of head northwest. Got some nice looking mountains. Okay, and then we have this other scout who should be able to make it to the sanctuary this turn. I'm going to turn off these tile yields so you can see some of the awesome art. And we get 43 gold by ransacking that, and that'll take a turn. Very worth it. Yeah, I can't decide if I like the tile yields on or off. I think strategically I want them on, but aesthetically it looks so good without them. You know, just all this little details. And as your city grows, I think you get to see like little people running around. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna turn them on though for now. I think it shows us a bit more of what we're trying to do. All right, so our ransack was successful, and we can continue to scout. I think I'm gonna bring this guy west as well, but southwest, kind of this direction. There are some good areas this way, but I think if we can find horses, we can settle that, get horses, and then get another, like a pathfinder, a scout that's on horses. These guys are pathfinders, I think. No, these guys are scouts. I don't know all the units yet, but what we're researching right now with domestication. First shooting calendar, then we'll get domestication. There's some type of horse scout. All right, so we discovered Gunung Mulu. You're the first to discover this natural wonder. Awesome. And we got 50 fame for it, and this is that wonder. Or I guess, oh, and there's horses right here. Perfect. So now we can probably go for domestication so that we can improve that horses tile. And then if we were to get scout riders, that's what they're called. They have a lot more movement, and we could scout the map a lot. So let's take these guys and move them here. I think we're going to want to build our first outpost here. But let's scout this region out a bit and see where is going to be the best place to claim that territory and start the outpost. This guy is out of movement, so let's start researching. Let's go straight for horsemanship. I think getting a pathfinder early and discovering everything around us and claiming some more of that fame would be good. I love how fast these turns take too for the AI to go.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so here's another sanctuary we could probably raid. Oh, some good science tiles here. Maybe we want to expand our capital this way. That's a really good idea, though maybe we claim this first, this area up here, and then we'll expand our capital as well to the south. Got some really good tiles over here. Now we don't want to attack quite yet because there is someone on it. Oh, in fact, here's the sanctuary. That's not the sanctuary, that's a unit. We want to move to the sanctuary. Okay. So we have to move on to the river, which takes up some movement points. However, we are seeing a bit more of the region. Okay, let's end our turn.
Let's go.
Gonna go one at a time here. So now we should probably be able to see where we probably are going to want it. And we need... Found a new outpost in a neutral territory. Consumes all the army's movement points. This can also cost you influence. So it says we need 30 influence, which we'll have in 2 turns. So we definitely want to grab this, but we can go ahead and scout for 2 turns.
Off we go.
Let's come see who this little neighbor is. And now here we can come ransack this sanctuary. Getting some gold. And with gold, it's really powerful because you can quickly finish things. And we're also getting a lot more gold per turn. And I'm tempted to put this down, but I think actually getting this down first, it's going to give us 16 production as it starts to work all these production tiles. So let's get that down because production's king, and we can just build things faster. I kind of like to focus on these industry extensions first. Workers' quarters. So next turn we can build the outpost. We want to be within probably 4 tiles of this region.
Follow me.
Give or take. Kind of don't want to go too far. Okay, so this is water.
Come over here.
I was just kind of waiting, you know. Alright, we have population gain, nice. And our ransack was successful, also nice. And the pecking of poultry, this event has come up. The art of divination spreads across the empire. Priests search for messages from the gods and animal entrails. The flights of birds, the wheeling of stars, and holy decoctions, and elsewhere. Now, however, the practices have become so commonplace, so bizarre, that the whole empire is sliding towards chaotic superstition. Even the eating patterns of chickens are being interpreted by military commanders. What to do? Well, that sounds, well, like we're in the ancient era, I guess. So we can embrace it, and we get celebrated in Kerma for 10 turns, which gives us 10 stability. And it focuses the economic access towards collectivism. We can forbid it, which goes towards tradition, and we're fanatical in Kerma for 10 turns. I don't know what that means. Oh, plus 25% faith. Well, I don't think we're really getting any faith, so that seems not good. And then reason modifies the social access towards progress, which I think is probably best. And then we get learning for 5 science for 10 turns, which I think is probably the best option. We're not really hurting stability-wise, so yeah, let's definitely take the learning. And then if we want, so we can now pay this out with 77 gold and finish the Maker's Quarter instantly. And I think it's worth it because we get that production boost. We're now up to 40 per turn. And this went down by 2 turns now to build this Artisan's Quarter. And in 2 turns, we can then get, what are we researching this? Scout Riders. And then we'll probably work on some other improvements we have. For now, let's grab this. We're also going to want to grab copper, which I think is, yeah, it's in bronze working. So maybe we'll grab carpentry and then city defense in bronze working so that we can get the copper improvement, which will really have some production boost, I think. Alright, let's
Over this way.
Alright, so here, okay, so this is a group of people. They're violent, which means I think that means independent people will attack on sight. So we definitely want to stay away from them. There were some nice things to see here, but I don't want to lose this unit. So we're just going to run away and then maybe bring him down over here. We'll end our turn. Save completed. Beautiful. Alright, so he moved to attack us. We do have the high ground, but we are heavily outnumbered. I think we should retreat. And unfortunately, when you retreat, you can't really pick a way to go. And now we have our 30 influence, so we should be able to put this down somewhere. This would give us 12 food and 11 production. This would give us 15 food and 9 production. I think this is going to be the best tile. We really want to... And these would give us some science, but we can also build other improvements this direction. Right, because we improve these tiles, we can build extensions off of it. It's tempting, though, because we get that 5 science, which is pretty nice. That would give us 8 gold. This would make a really good, was it a market quarter or a commerce quarter? That puts you, gives you gold for these. I think we want to put it right here. Plus we get to do it this turn, so next turn it should be ready. In fact, we can finish it for 23 gold. Let's go ahead and do that. And then let's start improving the horses so that we can get, horses online. And then we're going to take this guy next turn and continue to go west. Just continue to explore.
You have built a first outpost, adding another territory to your empire. I know, you're hoping this is the beginning of something very, very big.
Very, very big. So we got, an Aristar. Okay, cool. So we can acknowledge that, and then a world deed has been unlocked. Okay, cool. And now that we have that Aristar, you can see it up here in the top left, and I think when you get this many Aristars, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then you advance to the next era. Now, we didn't meet who this was, so let's send this little Pathfinder over this direction. See who they are and see if we can be friendly. Yeah, we're getting the horse ranch, that's right. And in Kerma, we're about to complete that. Okay, so this guy's in trouble. He's only got 2 movement points. And this guy's chasing him. I don't know how... he's probably going to die. I'm not sure how we can avoid that. This guy... Okay, he's also in trouble. If we retreat, maybe he can survive. I'm not sure if... This doesn't really give you any real protection, so we might lose both our scouts. This is a disaster. Alright, so we finished that research for horsemanship, so we can build the scout riders as soon as we have horses. Let's see, city defense would let us go towards copper. Lumberyard, though, would be also pretty good. And not to mention archers. Let's go towards copper first, I think, and then we'll go towards, to get our archers. Focus on industry and city strength over unit and army strength first. Which probably wouldn't necessarily be good on very hard difficulties, I imagine, but we don't get to change the difficulty, so. Okay, now we've completed this. We can get horses if we were to buy this out. And then we could not have to wait the three turns, or we spend 3 turns. Working on some other improvements. That's a +7. It's not that good. In fact, yeah, let's do that. We'll spend 3 turns getting this, and we won't spend our gold on the horses just yet. And that way, when we complete the horses, we'll be able to spend gold and instantly create our scout riders. So he can retreat. Oh, and we discover a bunch. Just extra scouting, I guess. That's nice. Now we have some of these discoveries we probably want to go grab. And when we create our horsemen, we'll probably spend some time doing that.
Over this way.
I don't know if he's actually protected here. I guess we'll find out. Okay, we got an Era Star. We can also research city defense. Alright, so yeah, if they're here, they just didn't attack. They also might have actually been friendly. I don't know. However, in the meantime, let's take these guys back north and go see who this is. This is far enough.
Greetings to the Nubian.
Ooh.
Oh, there's some good fortune.
Blurry there.
A neighbor who may be more interested in commerce than conflict.
Hopefully. So we're about to meet someone. I'm surprised it kind of gives you that little notification before we've actually met them. That said, I think we're going to use this to make a city eventually. Or maybe one of the surrounding regions. But we also want to find a region to expand the capital. And I think this region looks awesome to do that. These look a little desert, arid. I think this is kind of balanced with production, science, and some other resources, so. This guy seems to be in I don't think the bear attacks automatically. I actually know what the lightning bolt means they will, I think. He might be able to actually fight him. Oh, hey, there's someone down here. I wonder if we can go meet them. I'd like to grab that first. If we avoid those guys, he might be able to win a fight against a bear. I don't know. Let's go towards bronze working. We'll end our turn. Population gain, more people, more power. Nice. And that population's important because it requires population to build armies. So we have quite a bit of gold. And a lot of this too. So let's actually, we can finish the horse ranch for 17 gold. And now we can grab this and finish him for 59 gold. And we can go grab some of these and maybe form a little outpost here that we can expand our capital with. I think that would be really good. So he's got 6 movement. Let's bring him here to grab this little discovery. This is an interesting region too. Lots of production. Let's bring him south now. And I think we're going to put an outpost here. This guy's got 4. Okay, so we've met, well, almost met.
So these are the zoo?
There we go.
With luck, they'll prefer thinking and meditating to unleashing their chariots.
Okay.
Yes.
scout them out a bit, and I think we can go talk to them. Okay, so this is the diplomacy screen as it is currently. It's pretty good. We're getting 45 gold per turn, which is great. So I think you get a lot more by trading and getting treaties. So if we say we want to trade everything, maybe we can't. I'm clicking on it. I can do a non-aggression pact, though. We can propose that.
The world is full of new opportunities, is it not? Hear my proposal.
A request from a friend is not a thing to be taken lightly. Maybe?
So...
No? Or would you purchase a yes?
So I
see. This requires some consideration on my part.
So they have done a counter offer for 100 gold, but we don't have the gold, so we have to refuse.
Your proposal is too much of a ball and chain on my ambitions.
You have the right, of course, to decide as you wish.
So we have to wait for 5 more turns. Dang. Okay, now we don't have the gold also to this, but we can adapt. And the rains might relent in any case. Okay. So we have flooded lands in our capital city, and we can gamble, we can adapt and spend some gold and save the most important stuff, or we can spend 120 and completely protect the city. Let's take that. Let's take protect. We are going to go to negative gold, but we'll be positive within a turn, so it lets you. And we've completed a scout. They've got one more movement. Ooh. I think we're definitely going to want something around here. 8, 13, 3. Where's going to be the best place for it? Pretty debatable. Probably like right here. Give or take. Alright, so it's completed this scout. We could grab another one, which wouldn't be a bad idea to kind of get moving. We could grab a farmer's quarter. I just honestly don't see that big of a bonus from the farmer's quarters. Because we're just growing. I mean, we are going to need to get food. Something like a feast isn't a bad idea. +1 food on farmer's quarters per adjacent farmer's quarter. Okay. +2 food per farmer. Not bad. Could put this here and get +7. I think I might grab this scout so we can kind of go east, since these guys are all pretty busy. Okay, so now we have another battle. We could retreat, or we can just fight it out and kill this bear. We are stronger, so let's go ahead and confirm. And yeah, we definitely want this high ground. I think if we come here, we can't be flanked. Oh, well, at least we didn't get attacked from high ground. Okay, so we gotta kill the bear, and we should win the battle. Beautiful. And they still have their movement, so we can come grab this, giving us 10 science. And we want to avoid those guys, so maybe we come back this back way to come and see who this is. The darkest depths. Miners and prospective miners and their kin from Kerma are afraid. Ancient traditions are strong, and many believe the mythical beasts of the old legends are very real. Now rumors are rife that it is no ordinary bear that attacked a regiment, but a monstrous creature whose den is the city's nearby mine. Many are likely to down tools without action. How should we respond to the rumors? Dismissed forced labor. So go towards progress, and we get plus 14 industry. However, we get minus 10 stability for 10 turns. We investigate. We go towards collectivism, and we get plus 10 stability. Now, not hurting for stability, so I don't see that as an issue. And we get patriotic. Modify land unit production cost by 20%. Modify naval. So that doesn't really help us either. So I think we kind of go towards dismiss. We get the plus 14 industry and minus 10 stability. I think that's probably best. And if we look at Kerma, oh wow. Never mind, our stability is not good. We might need to fix that. It's like undo that decision. Let's see, irrigation would grab us this, which let us grab public fountain. So I think we're going to need to get that even before we finish this bronze working. I mean, we're only one turn away. Let's grab bronze working and then we'll grab irrigation. Let's end turn. Alright, so now we've completed that.
Greetings to the Nubians. Now there's some good fortune. A neighbor who may be more interested in commerce than conflict.
Looks like we've met someone. We are weaker in this fight. And so I think we want to retreat. We do want to put that... We were hoping to put that claim territory down, but wow, he retreated far. Right next to the bear. So that's good. Let's bring this guy finally into this region. Okay, that looks like a wonder we can discover. Completed another scout. Let's send them. Okay, so we have an aggressive outpost here of people we probably are going to want to eliminate eventually. In the meantime, let's just continue to explore our borders. We're definitely going to want to get some troops, like spearmen, but we need copper first. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's grab this army.
Off we go.
And continue exploring, and let's see if we can meet whoever this is. I think we have to go like real close to a city, so we'll have to continue to explore. Now we'll end turn. Whoa, yeah, got real
rapid and dangerous,
laggy there.
The Hittites. Get ready to hear the sound of chariots when you least expect it.
A matter of diplomacy. Okay, so Kerma's not growing. We need to take a look at that. Because I swear that automatically goes there. We've completed the copper mine, and now we can start grabbing things like spearmen. Okay, so our stability's strained, but we're still okay. We could grab another industry. Workers' quarter, I mean. Could grab another one of these. But let's start getting, let's see, we're only down to 2 populations. We kind of want to get some growth again. Feast wouldn't be bad. Grabbing this for irrigation, I think, is pretty necessary, but then we definitely want to go back and grab carpentry and masonry. So we have a lot of things we're going to want to build soon. Getting a maker's quarter online, another one's not bad, but we're at 60 production. Forge, +1 industry on maker's quarter per adjacent maker's quarter, and +1 industry on maker's quarter. Not bad. If we put this out here, we'd get +6 food. Let's see, we're getting each population allocated to that workplace produces that much. So we are going to need more food as we continue to grow. So getting a maker's quarter or a farmer's quarter isn't necessarily a bad idea. Except we are going to have some improvements which really improve these river tiles soon as well. Let me grab the feast. And then let's quickly look here. Okay, so yeah, they're in another battle. Can't retreat, so we're gonna have to... I think I'm just gonna auto-resolve this. And we won. Okay, that's cool. And they still have 3 movement left. I want to bring them back to here, but I think we're gonna have to take a bit of a detour. With that in mind, I think we can go ahead and build... Oh, beautiful. We were the first to discover this wonder, giving us fame.
I'm on it. Let's go.
I want to make sure we find the right place to build this guy here. 11.5. Can't see all the tiles, but I think we can maybe build one here and then have it grab this area to become a bigger city. With that, rather than grab the feast, let's quickly grab this. Oh yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so they can build that public fountain, and then we can get the feast, and then we can start maybe getting some other troops so that we can go expand a little bit more aggressively. Now, this outpost completed the horses. It couldn't have been the last thing it did, was it? No, it completed that. Just kidding, it didn't. Okay, great. So he's got 3 movement left. Let's come grab this little discovery, and then it looks like we'll be able to meet the Hittites over here. Oh, we've already met them now. Let's see if we can make some treaties. Maybe we can trade everything. For some reason, it's not letting us do this. I'm not sure if there's like...
Things change, even leaders and empires.
Man, they always are counter-offering. I guess I shouldn't even offer without 100 gold.
You brought this to me.
We have to refuse, and now we have to wait 5 turns again. However, we might be able to meet them. Have to wait 3 more turns as well. Okay. Now these are some good tiles. Look, obsidian, okay. 5 stability per obsidian. So expanding to here actually isn't a bad idea for the capital either. This looked really good, but if we can just get something down, this might be a good region to expand to. 613, 517. Like right there is a pretty good place for it. The only other thought though is that these also might be really good places for like a workers' quarter or something. Now we do want to kind of run away from that guy.
Follow me.
That woodland actually provides more, but the obsidian would give us a lot of stability, which would be nice. This will cost 40, meaning we couldn't put one down here right away.
Off we go.
We'll move there for now. Let's end the turn. Okay. It's a pretty good spot, though. Let's see if we can get down to this tile. Okay, so we can open this. We want to retreat. think I'd still rather have this region, though. Initially. We can still come here later. Okay, so I get it. You retreated forever, right to another enemy. Got 10 gold.
Follow me. Let's go.
Have another idle army.
I'm on it.
That would give us 12 food for production, 11, 5, 6, 14, 3, 3. This 11, 5, 6 might be the best. Production's not phenomenal. Doing it over here might be more productive. Let's do it here. So we'll get this outpost. We can finish it with gold, and we can make it turn into a city, which I think is what we want to do here. We can have it that way. I really want to do a coastal city. We have coast right here, and then we can have it kind of grab this region. Let's turn that into a city, and then we're going to grab that curiosity. The flooded lands. The people of Kerma rejoice in their leader's wise rule, because the great dike was constructed in rapid time at your behest, and a provident choice has turned out to be too. The deluge didn't relent, but despite the endless rains, Kerma and its people and property remained safe, only suffering some wet and shivering skin. Better yet, the farmland became even more fertile in the rain's aftermath. So it's now bountiful, and we get plus 10 food for 10 turns. That is really, really nice. And now we are moving forward. We'll complete this. In fact, let's just finish this out. And now that we're getting that extra food for a little bit, I don't think we need to grab instead, I think this would be more beneficial, grabbing flood irrigation, getting 2 food on all the river tiles. And then very soon we'll be able to do some other improvements. Now we spent a lot of our influence, so I don't think we're going to be able to create another one yet. It would take another 60, so we're going to have to wait a few turns. In the meantime, let's continue to scout. Oop, got a little blurry there again. Great, we researched carpentry now.
Okay.
Okay. It's like they're sarcastic.
Over this way.
And with that in mind, let's also grab this lumberyard, 2 industry on forest. Actually, it doesn't help this city specifically very much. Never mind. We will want that, I think, when we grab this region. Instead, I think maybe getting some like archers and spearmen would be good to kind of get a little bit of an army. But we still are kind of hurting on growth. For now, let's end the turn with what we have. This is still under construction, but we could finish it. One more turn. Oh, nice. We're going to grab this discovery too. And we got stoneworks. Beautiful. That's plus 5 on strategic resource deposit.
Come over here.
With that in mind, after we grab flood irrigation, let's grab stoneworks. And here, this isn't a city yet. We have 4 more turns, so let's grab this little discovery, giving us 5 gold. And then let's bring this guy south, I think. Here we have 3 movement points left. And we still want this region, if we can.
Come over here.
I think these mountain tiles would really give us some nice production. We still can't get the outpost. We have to wait a couple more turns, but we can figure out where the best tile will be. And I think it's going to be like right around here. Maybe like right there. That'll give us some food, a little bit of production. Yeah. Alright, so now we need to choose our next research. Fishing, I think, would be good. Because we are going to have a coastal city soon. And we could get harbors. Alright, so this guy needs to continue to explore. Oh, we can ransack this. If we only had 1 movement left. Let's end the turn. Alright, so I don't think there's any defenders here. So now we can ransack it for 43 gold. They hopefully fight, so we don't have to. In the meantime, let's kind of just come this direction so that we'll come grab this, and hopefully they move next turn.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go grab these discoveries. And we have another army, needs to complete movement. Those look like cliffs, so let's actually come back on the... Oh, we were going to grab that. Oops.
I'm on it.
Oh, we'll come around. Let's end the turn. Population gain, nice. Ransack successful. And we got a civics point.
Let's go.
Looks like some really nice lands over here. We'll have to watch out for these aggressive civilizations. See if make sure there's no units too close. Ooh, that looks like a Halong Bay. Okay, so we can discover that if we haven't already. It's possible I missed the Empire Foundation. By what right do we rule? Ooh, got blurry again. Man. Founding myths or legitimacy? Yeah, Stadia's been good, but it's not... I would never get it unless I needed to. So, by what right should we rule? We have natural and divine. If we get natural, we get +5 influence. Yeah, we definitely want that, I think. That'll help us expand faster.
Why was this even a question? Let's keep it simple. We've been here. It's our place.
Alright, this is our stability. Understood. Oops. Good to know. This will be a city very soon. And now we have the 60. And we have 6 movement here.
Off we go.
That'll give us 13 food for production. 3 gold and 2 science. Ooh, 10, 10, 6. That's pretty good. I think right there's the best spot. And we get to build our outpost. We have a lot of gold, so we might as well go complete it. And then our capital can attach it, but we have to get more. So we definitely want to save it up and probably attach here and attach this one to that city as well. We are okay. We're still doing fine there. And after this, we probably are going to need some military units to keep our lands safe. We'll see. The ransack was successful, that's right. So you'd have to fight to win that, so we don't really want to do that. Let's come back on the back path of these mountains and see what we can discover. Looks like they have a couple cities. They have a nice little empire over here. Could update our research. Go to the tech screen. Man, this is a really, really pretty game. Now, if we went towards writing, we get a civic point, and we can start doing some market quarters, which is tempting. If we go towards organized warfare, we could build a barracks and use reinforcements. Sailing's good. I think we're going to grab writing. I think that's the best way to go here. And with that, we'll also complete this next turn. Let's just pay it out. Completing the stoneworks, which granted 1 industry on mountain and 5 on these strategic resources, which is really nice. We could get another quarter, another workers' quarter to boost our production. We're at 66. Getting this would be really good, especially once we grab this region and next turn, to be honest. Let's grab that now. And then end the turn. Another population gain in the outpost. Okay, let's get this discovery, giving us 10 gold. And then let's come here. And I think we want to complete this turn, but let's actually grab Nubian archers and some spearmen. And let's just kind of pump them out. I think we need this army here to
Over this way.
well, to help. It's too bad they can't join this little battle. If we grab the capital, we can attach this area. Now we could retreat. We don't have the reinforcements yet. And I don't want to lose this. I don't know if it gets pillaged or what. I'm going to come back to that. In the meantime, next turn we'll be able to complete this city and then grab this region as well and put it into there. So who is awaiting orders? This guy. Well, he's kind of stuck, and then this guy has 4 movement.
Will do. Come over here.
These maps are just gorgeous. I love this game. It's so fun. This is the beta, you know. It's just exciting. I'm so excited to see the final product. All right, well, I'm not sure what to do here. If we fight, we don't get reinforcements. If we retreat, I really don't want to lose this region, obviously. That'd be annoying. Not the end of the world, but annoying. I think I'm going to test out the retreat and then bring these soldiers closer. I think that's the plan. A world deed accomplished. Okay, so we are the first to discover Halong Bay. Gorgeous. If we maybe get another outpost over here in a little bit, I think that would be really, really good. Because look at this region, Mississippi. It's the Mississippi. So, got hills, got tons and tons of just awesome stuff. Plus we get the wonder. So let's definitely put down, I think first let's use this area to attach this to the city. And then after that we're going to put an outpost over here on the coast. Okay, we got another star, 1 more, and we get to go to the next era. So these guys can go do this fight. And I think that's what we want to do. Get these units out, and then maybe we can go clear out some of these baddies. Alright, so we want everyone on the high ground. And we want our archers on the high ground as well. Now, he seems to be... I'm going to see if he will come forward. I'm going to end the round. Okay, he did. Great. And our spearman did awesome. And then he moved forward there. We don't have the high ground, but we still can eliminate the scouts. Perfect. That's a good fight. Almost 0 damage was taken. And now the capital, which owns these 2 whole regions, can do some great stuff. We can get some improvements. We can get something like a maker's quarter in here. I think we're gonna grab that. The copper mine, and then we should grab the artisan's quarter here. And we can actually buy out this copper mine. I think I'm gonna do that. And then that would be a plus 15. Workers' quarter, which would be really, really nice. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a couple turns and let's finish what we're working on. Blades of the Empire. As your horizons widen, your armies grow in lockstep with your ambitions. Now, with military power spread over several regiments, it's time to decide the nature of soldiers who compose your armies. Okay, we don't have any civic points, so we can't actually decide, but we can do either professional soldiers and get +1 combat strength on unit, or production cost is cheaper. We'll probably take professional soldiers when we get there, but can't do it quite yet. Let's grab this new city, and let's attach this region. Now we have this big city over here as well. And there's a few things we can do. We definitely want to get a harbor. However, I think, and we're in stagnation. Yeah, let's definitely grab this harbor first. Looks like that's the best place for it. And then we're going to want to do some other good improvements. This guy's got some movement. We'll continue to scout out along this really awesome region. Oh, that's a nice harbor right there. That's a really nice harbor. Alright, so we have a battle. Against some more scouts, it looks like. Real quick, let's move this guy. We are going to need a bit more, right? 60. So let's figure out where we're going to want it. Coastal coral reef. Interesting. We're probably going to want this around this region, I would think. It's going to take 2 turns to have the necessary influence to do that. But probably what we'll do is we'll have like 3 main cities. One over here, one at the capital in the center, and then another coastal over here, and we'll probably try and connect the whole empire. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to do that, but we can't retreat, so we're going to have to confirm, and I'm just going to do... I like testing out this instant resolve because that's new. And we won. It's really doing it in our favor. I like that. So now this guy's still got 3 movement. Let's come down to this region. Ooh, actually, he cannot be done as this army is currently retreating. Oh, okay. Let's grab this discovery, giving us 10 gold. And then let's complete other movements and then our turn.
Be careful.
Oh, beautiful.
Now that records will be kept, posterity will know what you said and did.
So we get another world deed, and we got a civic point. So now we can spend it. Let's enact professional soldiers.
It does seem logical that people shouldn't have to do a job unless they want to.
And then with that, we are now to the full stars. I think that means we get to pick a new culture, but I don't know for sure. Okay, let's confirm this battle. Oh, I was gonna do the auto deploy. Well, if we're here, it looks like they're gonna have to come to us. Yeah, Yeah, I'm just gonna, again, make them come to us, because they were attacking me. So let's come grab this discovery, giving us 10 science, and then we're gonna move him to this region where we can come deal with these annoying enemies, as well as we have these guys too. Alright, so we've... Oh, we're still in forced labor. That's right. This would give us +2 influence on city center, not bad. And that gives us a lot of industry. This gives us food on rivers. That is definitely something we want. I think we can go ahead and grab... Actually, let's see. Let's pick a new culture. And now there's a lot of these we get to choose from. We have merchants, giving us some other merchant bonuses. We have Greeks, which are scientists, letting us maybe advance through the science tree a little faster. The Carthaginians, I don't know. Looks like they are merchants, so they can do a lot of coastal things. Would be really cool in our coastal city. The Celts, my ancestors, would be really cool, but I haven't really focused much on growth. I definitely want to try them. I might do a series trying out all of these guys. We have the Goths and the Huns, the Marians, the Maya. I think I want to try the Builder. They get this +3 industry on exploitation and +5 industry. They get a new district. I think is really good. I think we're going to try that out. I also like that our little avatar now looks like he's Mayan. I like that. So now we should be able to... We still can't do that. I don't know why. I could... Okay, understood. I definitely don't want that. Maybe you have to have this non-aggression back. Do we have the gold? We do. So let's do it with... let's see, Zoe. Let's do it with the Hittites first, actually. I think that's better.
The world is full of new opportunities, is it not? Hear my proposal.
I'm glad you brought this to me.
What? How? Accept in exchange for 100 gold. Okay, yeah, so accept.
I'll be blunt. Add some gold and the answer's likely yes.
Okay, so now we spent 100 gold and we get to do that, and now we have to wait 5 more turns before we can improve the trade deal. Very nice. Okay, we got a victory here.
Come over here. Acknowledged.
So we can siege. I think we can assault it. They have fences, though, but and 2 levies. Maybe we abandon, actually, and bring our soldiers in. I think that's probably better. And instead, we bring these guys over in a turn or 2. Continue to explore here. Oh, no. Almost went to war on accident. That would have been not good. And we continue to scout there. Now that we're doing that, this guy's going to come and kind of probably see that whole region. Let's send this guy north. And then here we still need the 60. So let's bring him up to the top, because we might build it a little higher up. We'll see. Some science over here, some gold. So some really interesting opportunities. And now we can build our new... Wait, I thought I adopted the Mayans. Why can't I build that special district now? Let's see. Let's choose a science. Could grab organized warfare. We could start using reinforcements, which would be really good. Or let's do wheel so we can get trades. Maybe that's why we can't set up the other trade route. We need to get roads. Not 100% clear on that. We don't have the growth. Let's grab the... where was it? This. That'll give us food on every river tile. And there's a lot of river tiles we're working here, so that'd be really, really good. And then we'll end the turn.
As urban
Now we're
centers
gonna be the
grow,
Maya.
both ideas and sewage are generated at a record pace. Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggle to control these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability. And now we have encountered the Mayans. Those javelins are as unpleasant as their cities are wonderful.
Oh, cool. All of the infrastructure is adapting. From Nubian to Mayan. Though we still keep the Nubian pyramids. That is cool. Beautiful. Alright, that shows our districts that we have. Now we can build this Kuna, which could give us, yeah, look at that, 19, where was it? 11, 19 production there, 23 here. And that's not even the best place. It looks like we can also do it. 39 right there. That is awesome. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. 31. Real quick. Okay, yeah, we don't have the research to build these, was it iron mines yet. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to build this unique thing, and we're going to put it right here for 39 production. And then we have more people. Okay. And a new deal with one of your neighbors. Great. That's right, I have to wait 5 turns. We have the gold, though, so we could sign a non-aggression pact here. We can accept that for 100 gold. Nice. Okay, and now we have more trade. And as your trade goes up, so does your gold per turn. I'm not sure how all the effects quite work, but I'm pretty sure that it increases your gold input, so. Look at these guys a little closer, and we're going to join together for this battle, right? So that we can survive easily. And as we get this production going and booming, we're going to probably get some more troops. And we now should have enough to build an outpost here. So let's look for the best place to claim this region. 11, 13, 3 science. That would give us 17 production. That might be better to put like an actual workers' quarter there. We're going to put harbors, though, for sure. 3, 14. So food is probably the least important since we're going to be building harbors. So we probably want to look for production. Ooh, 6, 14, 4, 6. It's a little bit more food, a little bit more gold and science, and leaves space to do other improvements around these. Plus it's higher up. It has a really good defense bonus. However, we can't build it this turn like we could if we did it here. I like the placement, though. Really do. So we're going to do that. And let's see, we have an idle city. We just completed the harbor. Very, very nice. Now, let's get some of these other improvements in. Let's first grab this upgrade, kind of boosting our production. And then we're going to grab this as well, boosting our gold. And then we'll see from there. With that in mind, let's see, order armies to complete their movements. Okay. We have one more idle army here. In trouble from bears, it looks like. Just want to watch out for that. Okay. Hey, Seuss. Suspect. That's funny.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, he's in trouble. Good to know. All right, with that, I think I'm going to actually save where we are right now. and do 2 episodes to finish this, because we finished the first era. We got to go all the way through the classical era. But either way, thanks for watching. This is so much fun. Really excited to see as this goes. Last OpenDev, I swear, the more you played it, the more the scenarios kind of had in them. So I'm going to continue to play through. And you'll see, obviously, in the next episode, we go through the classical era. We'll see how that goes. And then I'm going to do some more playthroughs, I think, trying some different strategies with this. I've been focusing a lot on gold and production. And I definitely want to do some in the future where I'm focusing on war, expansion. So stay tuned for those. This OpenDev scenario is available on Stadia for free. And I think it's till next Wednesday. That's what the Humankind developer said. So, yeah. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And thanks for watching.